Whether it's Bruce Wayne's endless pursuit of justice to avenge his parents, or Tony Stark's constant battle with his own demons, some characters find their true purpose in imposing their will on the world, whether that be as a hero or a villain. And no one embodies this struggle more than Dr. Doom. Today we'll dive into the fascinating yet tragic tale of Victor Von Doom, a man who rose from the ashes of a broken past, challenged the forces of destiny, and yet never escaped the shadow of his own ambition. This is the dark side of Marvel Comics. Dr. Doom, man, myth, or monster. Dr. Doom's story begins in the war-torn land of Latveria. Born into poverty under an oppressive regime, Victor Von Doom's early years were defined by loss and resilience. His father, Werner, was a healer to find the will of the ruling elite, earning their ire. When a noblewoman's death led to his family fleeing into the mountains, Werner succumbed to the elements, leaving young Victor to fend for himself. But it was the mysterious fate of his mother Cynthia that carved the deepest scars on Doom's soul. A practitioner of forbidden sorcery, she struck a dark bargain with Mephisto, only to lose her life and her soul to the demon. This tragedy ignited a lifelong obsession in Victor to master the twin worlds of science and magic, and willed enough power to bend fate itself. Victor's exceptional intelligence brought him to Empire State University, where his brilliance earned him admiration and rivalry. Reed Richards, his future nemesis, stood as a symbol of everything Victor despised: calm, measured genius, untainted by personal tragedy. But Doom's thirst for control led to his own hubris. In his quest to contact his mother's spirit, a failed experiment resulted in an expulsion that scarred his face and shattered his pride. Refusing to acknowledge his own error, Doom cemented his path to forgiveness by forging a mask to conceal his perceived imperfection. This act of defiance wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. Doom became a man that would rather endure eternal pain than admit his own fault. Victor's transformation into Dr. Doom wasn't immediate. After the explosion, he disappeared, retreating to the mountains of Tibet. There he trained under mystical monks, mastering sorcery and forging his first suit of armor, a blend of advanced technology and arcane power. His armor became more than a weapon. It was a prison for his pride and his pain. Returning to Latveria, Doom overthrew its tyrannical rulers and declared himself sovereign. Under his iron fist, Latveria thrived, safe, prosperous, but devoid of freedom. Doom's rule was absolute, and he viewed himself as a benevolent dictator. But underneath the facade of order lie his true ambitions: to not control the country nor the world, but to save his mother's soul. But Victor's quest to save his mother became one of the most defining arcs of his life. Teaming up with Doctor Strange in Triumph and Torment, Doom ventured into Mephisto's hellish domain to face the demon who had claimed Cynthia's soul. This harrowing journey pushed Doom to face his deepest insecurities and vulnerabilities. The confrontation with Mephisto wasn't just a battle of power, it was a battle of wills. Doom's ingenuity and strange magic triumphed, freeing Cynthia's soul, but the victory was hollow. Cynthia, realizing the dark path her son had taken, rejected his action. This moment reinforced the tragedy of Doom's life. Even when he wins, he loses. His obsession with controlling fate only deepened his isolation and fueled his drive for ultimate power. Dr. Doom's ambition extended far beyond Latveria. He sought to reshape reality itself, using artifacts of unimaginable power like the Cosmic Cube, the Power Cosmic, and the Power of the Beyonders. In 1984 Secret Wars, Doom seized the Beyonders' godlike abilities, briefly becoming the ruler of the universe. But even with such vast power, Doom's insecurities, rooted in his rivalry with Reed Richards, led to his inevitable downfall. Though he controlled the universe for a time, his ego and unresolved personal struggles kept him from remaining in power for long. Yet decades later, Doom's ambition reached new heights with Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars in 2015. After defeating the Beyonders, he became God Emperor Doom, ruling Battleworld, a patchwork planet created from the remnants of the multiverse. As the supreme ruler, Doom remade reality in his image, casting himself at the center of creation. However, even with absolute power, his deep-seated fears and insecurities continue to haunt him. Despite his attempts to reshape reality and place himself in the center, Doom's greatest rival, Reed Richards, remained a painful reminder of his limitations. In the end, Doom's attempt to permanently reshape the universe fell apart when Reed outmaneuvered him, restoring the multiverse and exposing the one flaw Doom could never overcome: his inability to reconcile with his own humanity. In a surprising twist, Doom sought redemption after Secret Wars. Donning the mantle of infamous Iron Man, he attempted to become a hero, but his motives, rooted in ego and his need for validation, made the transformation shallow, leading to the eventual collapse of his redemption arc. Following the events of Reckoning War, Doom ascended to an even more dangerous role, the Sorcerer Supreme. As the master of both science and magic, Doom's power reached unprecedented heights, but his tenure in this role revealed the same flaws that had defined him throughout his life. Doom's arrogance and obsession with perfection began to corrupt his vision of utopia, setting the stage for a reckoning that could reshape the Marvel Universe and the upcoming event, One World Under Doom. Dr. Doom's story is one of pride, power, and pain. His pursuit of ultimate control, driven by the tragedies of his past, make him not only a villain, but a tragic character. His brilliance is unparalleled, but his inability to accept his own flaws has left him isolated. Doom is not just a character, he's a cautionary tale of unchecked power and the price of hubris. Who is Dr. Doom? Is he a man who could have been a hero, a myth born of ambition, or a monster forged by tragedy? The answer lies in the flaws that define him. Doom is all of these things. A man whose story reflects humanity's capacity for greatness and destruction. Dr. Doom's journey isn't over, and his legacy will continue to reshape the Marvel Universe, a testament to the power and peril of the indomitable will. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay handsome.